Airlingus is the national airline of Ireland. We have bases in the UK, USA and obviously Dublin. We have approximately 4,000 staff. We have 70 plus routes serving all of Europe and North America as well. And last year we flew in the region of 11 million passengers. The vision of Airlingus is connecting Ireland to the world. And obviously within IT we follow the company's vision, so we had to connect our islands of technology.
I think from where we started, with everybody was at their desks, and if they wanted access to the information they would have to go into an Airlingus office to get that information. And now we're able to have Airlingus data available on any device we want. Our pilots are using Citrix Zen Mobile to secure their iPads. We also use Zen Desktop to access desktops remotely. The executive travel a lot. They've got their laptop and their iPad and their iPhone, and they're using Citrix to access resources remotely. We have NetScalers, and we also have ShareFile. So basically every department within the company is now using a Citrix product to either access resources remotely or to secure devices that they use to access these resources.
The amount of paperwork that's required to operate an airplane is extensive. Many people have seen pilots walking through terminal buildings with large bags on wheels in which they're dragging manuals around with them. If you work out the cost of carrying a kilo of anything on an airplane over a year and over the thousands and millions of miles that the airplane will fly, it's absolutely enormous. So there's a huge advantage to every airline to take that paper out and to make those savings. One of the huge advantages for Airlingus is the paperless cockpit. We have on the Airbus fleet a computer with all of the manuals and documentation, and we've also got it on the iPad. So these days our pilots are walking out to the airplane with their licence in their breast pocket and an iPad. The main benefit that we get from the Citrix solution is that we have control over the iPad, and it means that we can show that each individual pilot has the most up-to-date information. That's the essential piece that means that all of this is secure. And it means that the pilot has access to flight information much earlier than he would normally have. So it means that they're on board the airplane earlier. Because they're on the airplane earlier, we can start to board the passengers earlier, and it means that our on-time performance in terms of dispatch off the gate has improved. And in fact, some of our pilots think that these changes are some of the biggest changes we've made to flight safety in the last number of years, in terms of preparing for the flight and being better informed. And from an Irish Aviation Authority approval perspective and from a compliance perspective in flight operations, we're very happy with it, because the manpower levels required meeting all of the compliance requirements with paper are enormous, and to be able to do it electronically through the use of appropriate systems, just the advantages are huge to the airline.
Even our office workers now use Zen Desktop. Office workers don't sit at their desks all day long, they're out and about. If they don't want to bring their laptops with them, they can bring their iPad or their iPhone. So I think for them it's given them a lot of freedom.
On our ground operations department, previously if you wanted to check information on flights, departures, delays, luggage, whatever, you would have to go to a terminal in the baggage hall. Now with the Zen mobile platform, it actually gives them the ability to move around the airport.
They can get their work assignments from their iPad. So if a work assignment changes, they can get up-to-date real-time information from their iPad. They don't need to constantly go back to the supervisor office to get their new work assignments. So basically they can go out and move from one job to the next job and constantly getting their assignments updated.
Within IT, we've got 3 initiatives: monetize, modernise and mobilise. And the Citrix platform gives us the ability to actually implement all of those 3 initiatives. We're making sure that the investment we're making is for the future and it's going to last, and that will also give us the competitive advantage.